Cricket has always been more than a sport in Pakistan. It is emotion, identity, and national pride. In this passionate landscape, few players have carried expectations as intensely as Babar Azam. Rising swiftly from a talented teenager to the face of Pakistan cricket, he became a symbol of stability in a nation accustomed to unpredictability on and off the field. Yet with fame comes scrutiny, and today, Babar stands at a crossroads of admiration and criticism. For some, he remains Pakistan's greatest modern batter, a technically gifted anchor and a role model. For others, he represents stagnation in a world moving toward an aggressive, fearless brand of cricket. This article explores this complicated debate, questioning whether Babar Azam is unfairly targeted or if expectations of modern cricket demand more than elegance and consistency. The emergence of a national hero. Babar Azam's story begins with struggle, discipline, and raw hunger. Born in Lahore, he spent early years following his cousins to training nets, learning the language of cricket in dusty local grounds. His rise through the domestic system was not instant fame. It was built on tireless practice, patience, and discipline. Debuting in international cricket in 2015, Babar quickly turned heads with his classical stroke play. Pakistan cricket had long waited for a batter who could combine grace with reliability, and suddenly there he was, calm at the crease, balanced in footwork, and capable of threading the ball through gaps like a veteran. His cover drive became a global trademark, his timing, a lesson for young cricketers around the world. Within years, he was ranked among the best batters in ODI cricket, drawing comparisons with modern greats like Virat Kohli, Kane Williamson, and Joe Root. For fans, the rise of Babar was not just about talent, it was emotional relief. After years of inconsistency, Pakistan finally had a player who felt dependable, composed, and grounded. In a cricketing culture where heroes are often built on moments of magic rather than sustained excellence, Babar brought structure and predictability, rare qualities in the team's batting legacy. The burden of modern expectations. However, the future of cricket shifted rapidly. The rise of T20 leagues, data-driven strategies, and aggressive batting philosophies transformed how success was measured. Cricket was no longer only about averages. It became about intent, strike rate, and dominance. Anchoring an innings was once celebrated. Now, it is questioned. In this new cricketing economy, value lies not only in surviving, but in overwhelming opponents. And so, Babar found himself caught between two eras, the classical school of patience and the explosive world of power hitters. While he continued scoring runs, critics began evaluating his contributions through a different lens. The elegance that once defined him soon became a talking point of limitation. Questions arose: is Babar adapting fast enough to modern cricket? Can he shift gears under pressure? Does his approach hurt team momentum in T20s? These were not accusations. They were reflections of a changing cricket universe. The strike rate and intent debate. The most persistent criticism surrounding Babar relates to his T20 strike rate. While his averages remain strong, critics argue that his innings often lack acceleration. Pakistan's T20 losses frequently spark discussions around batting tempo, and as the anchor of the top order, Babar sits at the center of this debate. In the era of boundary-hungry batters like Rohit Sharma, Jos Buttler, Suryakumar Yadav, and Travis Head, Babar's measured approach stands out as traditional. Supporters argue that every team needs stability and that flamboyant aggression must be balanced. However, critics counter that stability without impactful finishing often results in missed opportunities. This debate is not unique to Babar. It is part of a global discussion about the evolution of T20 cricket. But because he carries the hopes of millions, every conservative innings becomes amplified, every slow start magnified. Captaincy. A double-edged sword leadership added another layer of pressure. Becoming captain elevated Babar's stature, but it also exposed him to tactical and emotional demands few young players face so early. Leading a team like Pakistan, where fan expectations, media scrutiny, and internal dynamics collide, is a challenge even for seasoned veterans. Under Babar, Pakistan achieved notable successes, including reaching the 2022 T20 World Cup final and maintaining strong ODI rankings. Yet moments of brilliance were often clouded by criticism over strategy, rigidity in team selection, and inability to close crucial matches. Pakistan cricket is unforgiving, and every defeat becomes a referendum on leadership. Some argue that captaincy enhanced Babar's maturity and sense of responsibility. Others believe it affected his natural game, adding weight to his shoulders that influenced batting freedom. Regardless of perspective, one truth stands clear. Leading Pakistan is not simply a cricket role, it is a psychological trial that shapes legacies. Pressure and public expectation. With fame came constant evaluation. For fans, every run Babar scores is celebrated, every failure magnified. Social media intensifies the narrative, creating echo chambers where one bad performance triggers criticism and one strong innings leads to worship. Pakistan's cricket culture thrives on emotions. Heroes become legends overnight, and legends face backlash just as quickly. Babar operates in this volatile emotional landscape, where expectations do not simply reflect skill, they mirror national optimism and frustration. This environment can motivate, but it can also overwhelm. And for a player expected not just to perform, but to carry a nation, the margin for error is unusually thin. The case for Babar. Despite waves of criticism, dismissing Babar as overrated ignores undeniable facts. His numbers in one-day international cricket are elite. His technique remains among the best in the world. Few players globally match his consistency across years, conditions, and formats. Moreover, cricketing greatness is not built solely on power hitting. It is built on adaptability, longevity, and mental resilience. Babar's calm demeanor is not weakness, it is composure. His innings, though sometimes conservative, have anchored Pakistan through collapses and chaos. For a generation, he has been the standard of excellence, a player who carried Pakistan's batting identity during periods of transition. His dedication, discipline, and humility inspire young cricketers who admire not only his talent, but his process. Context matters beyond individual blame. To evaluate Babar fairly, one must look beyond individual performance and consider Pakistan's cricket ecosystem. Frequent changes in coaching staff, board politics, unstable team combinations, and inconsistent player development programs all influence results. In such an environment, blaming one player, even a star, oversimplifies systemic challenges. Modern cricket success requires infrastructure, planning, and continuity. Pakistan has talent, but lacks long-term stability. Babar's performance, like that of any player, is intertwined with team support and structure. Thus, criticism is valid, but context is essential. The path forward: evolution, not replacement. The future for Babar Azam is not about proving critics wrong. It is about evolving with the demands of cricket. To silence debates and elevate legacy, he will need to increase T20 aggression and adaptability, deliver match-defining performances in ICC knockouts, enhance tactical flexibility if returning as captain, strengthen finishing ability when set, lead by example in evolving Pakistan's batting model. These are not weaknesses, they are opportunities. Every great player faces moments of reinvention. For Babar, this is that moment. Conclusion: Babar Azam stands at the crossroads between admiration and expectation. To label him negatively or call him a scam player is intellectually dishonest and ignores both his contributions and cricket's changing demands. He is a world-class batter, a role model, and the backbone of Pakistan cricket for years. Yet he is also a player pressured to evolve faster than ever before. His journey is not defined, it is unfolding. Legends are not made by talent alone. They are shaped by how they respond when criticism peaks and challenges arise. If Babar embraces this era of aggressive cricket, adapts his mindset, and continues refining his game, he will not just silence critics, he will cement himself as one of Pakistan's greatest. Time will judge him not by elegance alone, but by impact, leadership, and reinvention. And if history has taught us anything, it is that true champions rise when the cricket world watches most closely. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more such amazing videos. See you next time.